Hi guys, Surf here, and welcome in the April edition of Silver Toy Quest. That's being recorded on 20th of May, cause I can't fucking get my ass to do my job. Okay, no stalling, let's get into toys. So, first thing that I got in April is this. Yeah, we are starting off this month strong. It's the Power Rangers Samurai Samuraiser, the American Morpher. It absolutely fucking sucks. I bought it just cause it was really cheap. It was also a gift from a friend, so like it's fucking awful. It's a waste of 2 batteries, watch batteries. No buttons are moving. The screen is just, it's morphing time. The sounds are abysmal.
Go, Power Rangers! Time to go! Nice job! Go, Power Rangers!
And that's it. And people on the internet want like $20 for this. Like, the only good thing about it is that here on the mold is the message ST33. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but ST33, as in Super Sentai 33, and Shinkenger was 33rd Sentai. That's the only good thing about this. Maybe at least I will have something of a comparison if I ever do a review of the Shadow Phone from Shinkenger. After that I got yet another gift from a friend. And it's this massive Creo set. And I got really disappointed by it. Cause I really didn't expect Creo to also... Yeah, I got 2 sets actually. There was also this one. I didn't expect Creo to suck that much. I built 2 figures. I made Wheeljack in his car mode. And he looks really bad. And I made Knockout in robot mode, and dude also looks really bad. Like, come on. I can proudly say that the only good thing about this set and the other one, the Dinobot Charge one, are the minifigures that are the only things that sit around on my shelves now, since those, the Creo, Wheeljack and Knockout are constantly here, because I really don't want to display them. They don't look good, and I don't know, maybe other Creo sets look better. Still, I think that the best things from the Creo line were the small micro-changing poly bags. They were the best. They simply had a small, simple transforming character with lots of printed on details. Those were awful. The minifigures were great. This is why I bought that mostly as a curiosity. Maybe in the future I will also get that Devastator set with Ironhide, since I see it a lot of time for really cheap, and at least I could get some content with like building it on a live stream. If you would want it, just comment it in the comment box. After that I decided to buy some combiner bits. This is Save Space Seekers, since this is a combination just because I need to save some space. Shut up! I already had this blast off here and Shockwave. Also Ripper Snapper. But I got these 3 this month. Trailbreaker, I bought this one as a replacement for... Oh, no way. This actually is... This is the one that I tried customizing. So where the hell did they put my original one? I think he's like somewhere on the upper shelf, since I don't think this custom is that bad, but I don't want it to... Oh yeah, I combined him with Sky Regime. I don't want like my piece attempt at a custom to scour a pretty cool combiner. That's why I bought another Trailbreaker. I still really like this mold and I would buy it more. Also, I don't mind. Trailbreaker is my favorite character, so more Trailbreakers the merrier. Man, this video is going to be a real ass with the light. But that's what happens when you try to record that morning. Dragstrip is my first meeting with this mold, and I really like it. I really like the shape of it, the feel. Dude has, like, this is a really nice toy. I really like this. I really like his legs that like click out when they move out. I for sure want more of this mold. Maybe I will also get Mirage. This dude is really cool. I like the way his front part like rotates for the sake of transformation. It's really cool. His head sculpt is nice, and I love his like really long anime sleeves. My only issue is that his weapon kinda doesn't have anywhere to go in alt mode. Also, what's the point of this handle? This is a sword, how can you use it as a gun? Either way, Dragstrip is really nice, and I hope to get more of the Stunticons. Maybe it will be easier with that new release of them that are supposed to come out in the next series. And also we have Onslaught. Onslaught is also cool. I already experienced this mode since I had Hotspot for a really long while now, but still I didn't expect it to be kinda different from Onslaught. Like in combined mode, Hotspot does like this weird reach around where the ladder goes over his whole body, but here it's simply like the armor parts just swing around. I also really like those mantles. I don't know, it's hard for me to tell, that kind of fill up the combiner holes. It's a really nice detail, and it makes it look much better than simply those small springed parts that Hotspot has. In his robot mode, Onslaught is really neat, and I'm for sure getting more of Combaticons to form Bruticus. Just can't wait to see it fully happened. I like this mode so much that I even might get the Takara version, since it's different enough. Now thinking, since Combaticons have a lot of personality individually, maybe I would get both versions and display them together, one as Bruticus and... I can do it, since there was that one G1 scene where animation error Bruticus appeared next to the Combaticons. Bam, here we go. My collection obsession is explained in lore. Oh boy. And I got skits. I know that Disto is a really awful caricature of a black person, played by the whitest voice actor ever, even though I still love you, Tom Kenny. There were rumors that we are not getting Studio Series toys of those guys, due to their controversive nature, so I decided to like prepare myself, at least get the Revenge of the Fallen version. I'm still looking for Mudflap to, of course, go next to him. And now thinking this toy is actually really good, that I'm kinda sad that he was such an awful character, especially since it's a skid. Dude was either always a absolute Chad or was a psychologist. Now thinking, I kinda want to like make some little story that G1 Skids during his dimension hopping days kinda met with this Skids and told him like, oh friend, Skids, just, I know you, because in idea, Skids and Mudflaps, they weren't supposed to be racist. They were kinda supposed to be two white kids that tried to act cool, and simply that's what they thought of Earthlings being cool. So I kinda want to see a story where G1's kids meets this kid, and he's like, it's better to be sensitive and for people to think cool of you than try to act cool. That's the only way I can explain myself why I own this toy. Oh yeah, also the arm gimmick is pretty cool. Not why the movie toys loved like those awful gimmicky hands. Stalker had one, Megatron had one, Fast Action Butler Longcall. All those toys had some gimmicks of like punches or extendable hands. Did some designer at Hasbro simply like imagine how to do one mechanism of a fist going forward and they wanted to keep repeating it? But yeah, character aside, Skids is a really fun toy. I like his colors. I had his Legion toy as a kid. His transformation is kinda ass, since I don't know, it does like some weird reaches around. I still don't know how does his cape work. So yeah, this dude is okay. I have like really mixed feelings over this toy. But if we never get a Studio Series Skids, I can say that I'm happy with this one. Actually, a fun story, now I remembered, when I was at the post office paying for him, the man that wrote out like the data, bank data that I sent the money to, he was like, "Kid, what did you write? Skiddy? I felt so fucking embarrassed that, no sir, this is Skid. Like, my brain wanted me to, come on dude, explain to him that he is a character from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 2009 movie, and he's a Black Series character. Like, I literally had to fight my inner nerd to not start quoting the TF Wiki article. I was simply like, yeah, it's Skids, Skids. So yeah, this is a kind of public nerd moment. Or me simply being a social retard. After that, I got a Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. This is actually my third Hot Rod. I bought first one like last year, from what I remember, and I didn't enjoy him. I tried to transform him once, and some parts of him felt like way too tight, and I absolutely hated it. So then I sold him to a friend. After that I bought him again, and he had chipped paint on his chest. So I sent him out, got this one in replacement, and I'm finally kinda satisfied with him. Dude is great, but I'm not the biggest fan of him. I'm not going to transform him. His transformation feels like way too tight, and not like, this dude feels way too perfect for me. I collect like weird repaints or awkward gimmicky toys. He simply doesn't have my vibe, but he also kinda does. That's what I kinda love him. It's a weird relationship. It's hard for me to tell it. The toy itself is really nice. I love all the gimmicks, the design. As I said, it's simply a masterpiece toy that got kinda squeezed down into the size of a Voyager. Yeah, people bitch about him being sold at, people bitch about him being a deluxe class toy that was released at a Voyager price point, but like, he has all those accessories, articulation, gimmicks. Like, 100% people would, if he was released kinda bigger, people would bitch about him that he doesn't scale away with Cap and stuff. Like, sometimes I feel that this fandom is never satisfied, and I'm seeing this now again with the Commander class Hot Rodimus that's going to be in Kingdom. And either way, I hope that I will still buy him, since I really like him. But yeah, this toy is okay, going back on the track. After that, oh boy, I got a package from my toy dealer friend, and it was a lot of stuff, and I don't kinda have, I will talk about more it later, but from my favorite things that I got from there, for sure are the two lock seats from Kamen Rider Gaim, the Kiwami and Kajidoki arms. Of course, I bought him together in sets, since they, combine, form the final form, etc. They are really cool toys. I really enjoy them. I love the arts in the inside. I'm for sure planning on someday reviewing them, but I first want to review the second upgrade of Gaim, being the cherry arms. I can't remember the name. This little bit that goes with Neo Genesis Driver. Also, I want to mention that I got Dragonite Hunter Z from that package. It's a really cool gashat. I enjoy its uniquely molded handle. Now thinking, I kinda wish that this gimmick appeared more in the show, where like some special gashats had their own body casts. But also it makes it kinda annoying to store, since it like jolts out from all other gashats. So you either lose some or you miss some. That's life. After that, I got myself Windwheel from Transformers Cyberverse. Dude was sitting around in a cafe for like a month straight, and I bought him mostly from pity. Like, he's a cool toy. I just wish he was a deluxe, so maybe he would get some more accessories, his poncho, a better articulated leg. But either way, he's really cool. And my favorite gimmick of his is, first, his accessory of a hat. It's really cool, and I'm kind of weirded out that they painted up this head crest under it. They could really not do it, but they managed to did it. Good job, Hasbro. And also, I really like that. I really like that he has actual holsters in his legs for his guns. True, they take away the any articulation of it, but you lose some, you gain some. It's a really cool bit. I would really love it if they managed to translate it over to a deluxe toy. Oh yeah, also he has like this weird gimmick where if you talk to him, he like lights up. I really expected it to be something more. Boo! Ooh! He simply like lights up. Nothing great. Oh yeah, he also came with like translucent pieces, but who gives a shit about those? Okay, and now I have a really weird story, since imagine that. I'm simply sitting in my room, vibing, and suddenly I get an info that I have a package. And since it was near my birthday, I expected... I got Kingdom Primal from somebody. Simply somebody sent me him. I asked all my friends around like, hey bro, did you send me Kingdom Primal? No. Did you send me Kingdom Primal? No. Did you buy me Kingdom Primal? No. He simply appeared at my door, and he isn't like cursed, didn't try to kill me yet. So I'm really grateful for this toy, and I love him. He's yet again a piece of people where people bitch about him that he's deluxe sized, but he's a Voyager. But look at all those fur details. Smoothing out his plastic bits, he would be much taller, but dude would look flat as a tire. Either way, he's great, and 100% recommend this monkey toy. Maybe the Netflix rip and more just for some additional pizzazz. But still, a really good toy, and I hope that Hasbro will do more with this mold. Like maybe the Burning Convoy one, maybe Ape-Link. After that I had a bit smaller package. Some dude was selling a lot of toys cheap. Then I decided to buy myself Real Gear's Zoom Out. He's really small, really cute. I buy Real Gears mostly since the Booster X10 is like a core memory in my brain from my childhood. That's why I will probably try to complete all of the Real Gears one day. This toy is really small, simple, but I love his head sculpt. Dude looks like some anime villain. I'm still looking for like a photography camera toy, since I study photography for work in school, so yeah. It's something, like, oh look. Like, by the way, no joke, you can actually see something through here. It's like really squiggled up, probably due to the age and scratches, but it's still really fun. After that, I got Sentinel Prime. Who is missing his head, no? Oh, here it is. Sentinel Prime. The seller sold him cheaply, sadly, because he didn't have legs. But a friend of mine said that he has a Sentinel Prime that's missing his wing. So if he can 3D print himself a wing, then he can give me his legs. This sword, does anyone know what's the source of this sword, please? It seems to be like something from the last night. It's really hard for me to tell. But yeah, Sentinel Prime himself is really cool. I already had this mold as Legends Astro Train, so I bought him mostly for the sake of a character. The giant political dickbag that he is in the IDW comics, and seems to be again in the newer IDW comics. That's the only reason I bought him. Also, like, I don't know, in my opinion this mold looks really nice in this orange. Like, you should see this guy under a black light. Dude simply pops out with his colors. But I don't have that much to say about him. He is really good. Character is a douchebag though. After that we are moving on yet another birthday gift. This time it's Stalker. With Stalker I actually have a really funny story. Of course I'm working on a review of him since... for Stalker I have a really funny story. This is a gift from a good friend of mine, the same person that gave me that Chibi Asi that we started the year of reviewing. And the seller recognized me. "Hi, Mr. Katzper." He simply was like, you are the Silver from Silver's Toy Shelf? "Yes, that's me, why you should know." Wow, from time to time I like to enjoy watching your videos. Can you like say hi to me on the video?" Well, of course I do. And yeah, hi Mr. Katzper, the review is coming soon, since I had some other plans on the back burner that I'm working now, but Stalker is really fun, I enjoy him. I also want to thank my friend that bought him for me. I don't want to talk too much about Stalker now, since as I said I'm planning on a review of him. I'm making some cool pictures and I hope you all will enjoy. And let's end this video with not that much of a toy, but I bought a makeup organizer for my Toku toys. I don't know if it's the best idea, but yeah. Most of those Judenchis also came from a package from the toy dealer friend. Ultra Crystal here, I really don't know the way of displaying it. It's kind of like temporary thing, but I need to buy more of those. Here I have a shelf with some Ryu souls and yokai medals and Reshas. Here I keep some progress keys. So yeah, this may be not a toy, but I still wanted to mention it on Silver's Toy Quest. So in summary I can say that April was a really nice month, mostly due to me having my name day and my birthday coming up, so I managed to get a lot of cash. This is also why the May video is going to be really big, since you know, 18th birthday, I can like scrounge around with my earnings. But yeah, now I need to look for money, for job, but I don't mind it. I always like to I also wanted a way to earn some extra cash. So yeah. My favorite thing this month, I for sure need to say that it was either the lock seats or Optimus Primal, since I got him for free. Thank you, anonymous person that sent me a toy. If any one of you also wants to send me some stuff, then please message me on my Twitter. Just saying. I hope you all enjoyed this video. See you in the... I hope we will see each other in the next review. Or like Toy Quest thingy. Like, I don't know, I have a lot of personal projects that I'm working on. Thank you all for watching Silver's Toy Quest April 2021 edition. An internet show where we will all learn that sometimes a story behind the toy is more interesting than the toy itself. Bye.